Hi friends, it's Sue here. Have you noticed, if you've been following me at all, that I have been talking a lot, referencing a lot, perimenopause and postmenopause time? And you might be wondering, like, what am I doing? Well, I get super, super excited about new research or whatever's in the current culture, especially around women's health. And if you haven't noticed, a lot of doctors and a lot of research scientists are talking about perimenopause and how it affects us in postmenopause. And most of the discussion around it is, do I take hormones or don't I take hormones? And that's a discussion to have for sure. But there's also a little bit of a different perspective, Ayurvedically. So Ayurveda looks at this time of life as a transition. And the simple way for me to explain it, without going into a lot of detail in a long conversation, is that we want to keep our constitution, our natural inherent constitution, our dosha, as balanced as possible throughout this time. Because if we end up getting symptoms of imbalance during perimenopause, joint pain, digestive issues, brain fog, hot flashes, all the things, right? And we don't understand underlying why we're getting those, aside from the hormones, because the hormones are a factor. We might take those into postmenopause and then have them as we age. And we think, oh, well, my joints just hurt. I have arthritis. That's just part of aging. Is it? The research is saying no. It's not normal to have arthritis. It really isn't. We've accepted it as a normal condition, but it's not normal. Neither is having brain fog, or neither is having joint pain, or neither is, not feeling like you have any energy. None of that is normal. And there's lots of reasons for all of that, but I'm focusing on this sort of what happens in our body during perimenopause, what happens in our body post-menopause, understanding that relationship, understanding our own constitutional nature, and then finding some sort of inherent balance. And oh my gosh, if I knew back then what I know now, my health journey, I think, would have been different. Because even though I'm healthy, even though I'm, fit, kind of, sort of, yes, I am, I still am dealing with some things that come from my imbalance that I can look back now and go, oh, that was what was going on. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't realize, blah, 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 blah. And so I'm super excited about this topic, because if I can help educate and empower you wherever you are in this journey, you might have a healthier and happier sort of trajectory, right? And not just suffer with your imbalances. So I've been really excited to offer an organized masterclass around this, where I can take you through a deep dive and really help you to understand the basics, the way Ayurveda looks at it, and the imbalances and how we can handle those imbalances moving on. And I don't think I'm going to do it until January, because, we're in November, I'm traveling soon, and I'm also realizing it's holiday time. So it just feels like too much. So January, I'm going to offer it. And if you're interested in this topic and the perspective that I want to offer, comment yes below, or reach out and text me, or however it is that to get in touch with me, and say yes, you're interested, and I will make sure your name is on that wait list so that we can connect in January. Aside from that, I have a freebie that gives you a little baby taste of this. I will link that freebie below, and if you want that little free document, you're welcome to have it and share it with others. And it will help you to understand my perspective a little bit and then moving forward, how I'm going to create this masterclass. All right, so there's my news: perimenopause, postmenopause, and our journey through and beyond it, and how we can stay well and healthy and vibrant as we age. Have a great day, everybody.